What is up? What is up? What is up, people? This is George Cortright, and I'm back. I am back again. Only week 12 in this year, and this year is coming to a fucking close pretty quick, and I've been slacking you. I know. I always say I'm gonna get better, but you're just gonna have to wait. As you can see, I am not here alone. I am with a returning guest, and this is an exciting time for this returning guest. Who might this returning guest be?
What up, everybody? This is Marlon, aka Bless One. Back on the show again. A mad week. Here with my homeboy George.
Yes.
And we've got some exciting news tonight.
The exciting news is bang!
Yeah.
He just released a new CD, a new album, a new disc. You can go get it where?
You can get it worldwide on all social media formats. Spotify, iTunes, Google, Amazon, Tidal, just basically everywhere. Also got physical copies. It just came out August 20th was the official release date. Go ahead and show the picture there. Basically everywhere. So if you go to Google,
download it today.
Yes, download it today. Type in Bless One, BLESTONE. You'll find it there. And I appreciate everyone's support downloading the music. It's been going good, man. It's good response so far.
Cool. Let's talk about this album. Let's get into this. So, what number album is this for you?
This is actually my 5th album release.
Yo, 5th studio album?
Yeah, and it's my 4th solo album. So the 4th Bless One album.
And
the first one was my group Tribal Live.
Okay, yep. And you won NAMI?
Yeah, we won
Tribal Live.
Yeah, we won Best Hip Hop Album of the Year back in the day. And then the solo album after that was Blessed with Skills, Rise Above, Straight Out of Nowhere. And this one is called Resilience. So this is the new album right here. Everyone out there. Yeah, that's the new album.
What brought you back to the studio?
Man, it's you know me, man. I've been living my life and doing my everyday life, ups and downs. But
everybody's got ups and downs, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's like you can't shake, what you're going through, but at the same time, music's like my therapy. So,
right.
Like last year, I couldn't even write one rhyme, bro. And now this album, I wrote 10 songs in 4 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the words just hit me.
Just everything came to you.
It just came at one time, man. Yeah, it
out.
came to me one time, and I just wrote all these songs, and it's just like positive, inspirational music because I was going through some hard times, man, in my life, and I just poured those emotions into writing. And it just came out really good, man. I'm really happy about this album. It's like probably the best one I've done.
The best one. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. I just got my copy right here.
Yeah.
He's going to sign it for me, as you know.
It just came out August 20th, so it's
just
all
came
fresh.
out. Just came out.
Yeah.
And I got the track list here. Restless, Life of a MC, Resilience, Make It Rain. What can somebody expect when they listen to this album?
There's a lot of variety on this album. I would say there's hard-hitting beats, a lot of melodic, soul, conscious rhymes. It's a mature Bless One album. All my albums are a growth of a person, so this is like the culmination of all of that. So like this album is called Resilience. It's about overcoming adversities, life struggles. So we got a good singer on the track. Her name is JayZ on Resilience. She has an awesome female vocal to that. We got a song called Life of an MC, which is about the blueprint of being an MC, what you got to go through. People think it's easy, but they don't know behind the scenes it's a lot of hard work. People think, it's all about money. No, man, it's about being broke. It's about trying to hustle. It's about trying to get your name out there, and that's what it's about, being an MC. And we also got a reggae-inspired track, too, by my homie Casper. It's called Patience.
And, that's number 9 on the CD here, featuring Casper.
Yeah, Casper. And then I got this song called Purpose. It's a life testimony about myself on how I actually put away alcohol, man, and drugs, man. It's about, overcoming that, and it's a real motivational song. And I got a love track. I got
a love track.
Yeah, I got a love track.
You got a love track.
Yeah, about some things, but
LL Bless One.
Yeah. And then also we got a protest song, that Restless song I showed you. I just shot a video in New York City. I actually went to New York City, man. I shot the video on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, what inspired you to go to New York to shoot this, being that you're native Arizonan, right?
Well, how it happened was when I started the album, the song Purpose. We started filming the video for Purpose here in Phoenix, and the videographers, shout out to Indigenous Enterprise, they're the ones who directed it, and along with a gentleman by the name of Cordell Parker. They started the Purpose video, and then they were like, hey man, we're going to New York, and at the same time I was going to New York. So they're like, hey, let's hook up in New York and let's shoot a second video in New York. So I was like, oh man, it's just perfect timing. So we were out there for about 5 days. We did a video shoot 2 days in New York City out on Wall Street. And then we also did it in on the Brooklyn Bridge. I actually stood on the bridge. So if you guys go to YouTube, Bless One, the song is called Restless. You can see it there. It's all on my Facebook page too. Bless One Music. You can check it out there too. So it's a pretty dope video, and it was shot in New York City, man. I'm pretty proud of that.
Cool. And you said that the New York one was for which song?
Restless. And then
Purpose has a video as well.
Yeah, the Purpose hasn't been released yet, so that one's coming next. So I've been getting a big response from it, and I'm just thankful everyone's sharing it, and it's a real powerful song. It's about basically standing up for indigenous people, the rights as far as protecting Mother Earth, water rights, a lot of social issues that we're facing, battling the government and things like that. So that's really what the song's about. It's called Restless.
Cool. All right. You going on tour to promote this?
Yeah, we're working out all the show dates right now. We're working together to do a release party here probably in the next few weeks. I'm going to be doing some traveling. Really? Yeah, traveling over to California. We did a track with one of my partners out in San Diego. Shout out Lil Stone. He's from San Diego. We did a song called AZ to CA.
Yep.
And, I'm just trying to branch out to my people in California, man. I'm really seeing that, building that following there. So we've been doing shows out there, and also I'm going to be doing some shows here in Arizona and some hopefully in Washington. So, the booking's there. If you want to book the show, Bless One, livingproof@hotmail.com is my email. Or you can hit me up, Facebook, whatever. But it's starting, bro. The ball is rolling, and
dude,
I'm excited.
I'm proud. I'm happy for it. Can't wait to take a gander at Resilience, the new album by Blessed One. I am ready to listen to it. Thanks for coming on the show and sharing it with us, man.
No doubt.
I absolutely appreciate it, man. I'm gonna usually right now I'll say what I've been doing in my life, but you just said something that sparked my memory on a story. You talk about indigenous people and the pride and all that. There was a story about The Rock being out in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Trying to protest with the native people out in Hawaii because they're trying to build a telescope on one of their sacred lands.
Yeah.
And what do you know about that? How do you feel about that?
Well, it's like the indigenous people, a lot of these people were the original inhabitants of this land of Native America, North America. So a lot of these places, they have ancestral sacred lands. Some of them may be burial grounds, some of them may be mountains, some of them may be significant to that tribe, culture, or the people that live there. And a lot of times these big companies, corporations, they invade these sacred lands without asking, without having any regard for respect of those ways. And this spans back to thousands of years.
Yeah.
It's not even just like 100 years. America's like what? Like a few hundred years old?
Right.
This is thousands of years old. So these people, they're standing up for what our ancestors had protected and what prayed and, it's sacred to us. So not only is it happening in Hawaii, you know, it happens here in Arizona. You know, they build these mines. They want to drill into these mountains that we pray to. So, and just like, you know, the water lines, those things, they're trying to protect our water. And what happens is, why should we fight the government for environmental issues that's going to be, you know, protect our future? Because water is life. And then they build these water pipelines, and then they end up busting.
Right.
And the oil, you know, contaminates all these
water,
riverways.
oil, sewage,
and it takes,
all these lines.
Years and years and years to clean up.
Right.
So I think the government has it backwards. So the real people need to stand up. And it's not just an indigenous people effort. It's a humanity effort.
Right.
This is people worldwide. This is for humanity, for the future existence of our Earth.
Man, it's destroying the Earth slowly but surely. And you can see that with global warming. That shit's real.
Exactly.
Seeing those videos of glaciers and icebergs collapsing, falling into oceans and shit. This shit is real.
Yep.
We need to save the Earth, man. It's fucking ridiculous. And everything doesn't need to be, you know, have man touch it and put something upon it. I ain't gonna lie, I like seeing a lot of, you know, architecture that man has done. I love going to Vegas, just seeing it's so amazing seeing all the structures there and stuff like that. But why do you need a telescope in Hawaii? What's that gonna do? Is that really gonna help our future? Is it really gonna help space studies? You know, it could go other places. There's more places than that sacred spot that this can be built. It's just what they want when they want it. It's not fair.
And most of the time, it's all about money.
Oh, it's all about money. Everything's about money, man. All right. So now we're going to talk about what's been happening with George.
What's been happening with you, George, man? It's been a while.
And I'm going to tell you, ever since the last Mad Week, not much.
Yeah?
Not much. I did have a Georgemas celebration, and it was horrible for the second year in a row.
Really?
It was different. I tried to do different things this year. Me and my fam went to escape room. Have you ever done that?
No, what is that?
They put you into like this room, and they give you different clues, and you have to try to find a way out. It's kind of like, have you heard of murder mystery, like lunch and all that stuff?
Not really, no.
And this man, where the hell he been? He don't get out.
I've been in the studio, man.
I'm talking about this thing just happened. These things been out for years and years. It's like pretty much they give you information and you try to solve it with the clues.
Oh, like clue kind of?
Yeah, okay. You get clues and you try to escape this room. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't escape the motherfucker. Pissed me a little off, and that's one of the reasons. Huh? Well, yeah, I heard about escape rooms, and one of my takeaways, like, all right, it sounds interesting, but my thing is, it's gonna piss me off if me and my crew can't get out, and it just feel like a fucking loser. So that's what happened.
Yeah. So what stumped you? What clue did you not get?
No, there was a bunch, and luckily they have, you know, they know some of the shit is either difficult or just ridiculous. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get from here to there? That's a stupid ass clue. Don't nobody think that way. But yeah, there's cameras in there, so somebody's like watching you, and they'll give you like they'll nudge you forward. Yeah. Hey, I see you're having trouble with this one. Try this.
They were probably laughing too, huh?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Prior to going to this, it said there was a 23%. No, I think this one was 25% completion rate. That means 21 out of 4 people will actually get out.
So you're not the only one that was stuck.
Oh no. Okay. So no, and this was the easiest one. The other ones had like 20 to 23% completion rate. But it's something I want to do. It was something new for Georgemas. So we did it. Went and had food at this place, Italian place, some decent lasagna up North Phoenix, and then went to a buddy's bar, Il Asilo. Thank you for letting us come in, have a good time at Il Asilo, Doug. But just compared to previous Georgemas's, just wasn't the same, just not as fun. I figured things out. Just haven't been in the same state of mind as I have been in recent years, but hopefully that's going to change soon.
There's always next year, man.
There's always next year. There was the Dirty 30 in 2010. This is going to be you're getting old as fuck 40 in 2020.
Lordy, look who's 40.
Yeah, the rapper right here. Yes, that is what's going to happen. But other than that, I went to Cali with wifey.
Yeah.
Not last weekend, but the weekend prior to that.
Yeah, where'd you go?
We stayed in the Woodland Hills area. I went out there for business, brought her along because we had to drive, so I was able to bring her along. But while I was out there, it just so happens that one of the podcasts that I watch and listen to, they were having a live taping, like a marathon, on Friday, and we were able to sit in and watch it live. Nice. So it was cool as hell. Yeah. Met Mr. Marcus. Do you know who Mr. Marcus is? No. Porn star Mr. Marcus.
Oh, really?
Met him, took a picture with him, and then was just able to talk to the people from the podcast, catch up and stuff like that. It's cool people. They make me feel like family each time. I absolutely appreciate it. The main person is Jamie Foxx's best friend.
So did you network for your show out there?
Not this time, no.
Oh, okay.
Not this time, no. But hopefully one of these days something will happen. You know, I need to get more numbers up on mine instead of 5 views and shit. Come on, people.
Yeah, you guys need to subscribe to George's channel.
It's Magic Entertainment, MADGIC Entertainment on YouTube. And follow me on Instagram. That is Mad Week on Instagram. But other than that, I really didn't do much. Like usual, we watch a lot of movies. We go to the theaters and see a lot of movies. I'm going to save that for the end because I need to catch up and let y'all know about all these movies that I've been watching. It's a lot of them. So we'll catch up on that. But here's the time that we go and talk about the things that are mad in this world. And it's been such a while since I've done this show. I want to go back a little bit.
That's cool. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually watched TV and seen what's going on, so you're going to fill me in too.
Well, this is going to be a bad one, but I want to make sure to put this on here just to give my thoughts and send out my condolences to all the victims in these shootings around the country. First and foremost, it was that El Paso shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Where 22 people got killed, another 24 injured. Dude walked into a Walmart with an AK-47 and assault rifle. That was happened 10:30 a.m. Started out in the parking lot and he continued inside. Thousands of shoppers were in the store with 100 of employees, and the shooter was targeting Hispanics.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it is.
No matter where you go nowadays, man.
It doesn't matter where you go. There's crazy ass motherfuckers doing crazy ass shit, and it's hard to try to stop it because some people try to say gun control, and I believe there should be some type of gun control, but you can't take guns away from people. It's all right to have guns, but one thing President Trump did was take away that requirement where mental health or whatever, that mental health bill or whatever, that people with mental disabilities shouldn't have guns, and he allowed that to fucking happen.
Wow.
And that's bullshit, because as you can see, some of these motherfuckers are having guns and use them in the wrong way. And people say, oh, there should be nobody that needs a AK-47 to begin with. Well, they're out there now.
Yep.
And if bad people got them, I need some too. Because if they got them and I'm just coming trying to defend myself with a kitchen knife, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Once again, for those who remember, the bedroom knife. My bedroom knife ain't gonna protect me all the time.
Yeah, I think a lot of these people that are doing the shootings, man, they're just like so sensitive, you know, and they get their feelings hurt, man. They gotta man up, man. And these parents need to whip their kids, man, and teach them responsibility when they're young, so they don't have to go out and be so sensitive and insecure, man. Spank your kids out there, man. Show them
Spank your kids. Show them discipline.
Yes.
Don't raise pussies that end up grabbing guns and taking it out on other people.
Yes.
This shooter surrendered to police, so he kills 22 people and was able to walk out of that motherfucker alive.
What?
And that pisses me off.
Damn.
You know, with shit like this where it's cut and dry, this motherfucker's guilty.
Yeah.
There's no reason he needs to walk. We know what you did. We don't need to put you in court. We don't need to do a trial, spend taxpayers' money, spend more taxpayers' money, putting you in jail, feeding you, housing you, and all that shit.
So what should we do, George?
Hey, you know what we should do. Execution double nine style. Once again, bone always comes to my head when this subject comes up. These shooters need to die on the spot.
Well, maybe that's a good idea, because if they start doing that, maybe the next person will be like, oh man, I better not do this because I'm going to go too.
I don't know. Because 24 hours after this El Paso shooting, there was the shooting in Dayton. 9 killed and 27 wounded. It all happened within 32 seconds, as they showed on a surveillance camera, like from the time the shooter started shooting to police started shooting him.
Damn.
32 seconds, 9 killed and 27 wounded.
Wow.
This guy had an AR-15 assault rifle.
Damn,
and
that's heavy duty.
Dude, not only did he have the assault rifle, 100 round drum.
Damn.
100 rounds.
Like, who the hell sold him that?
I don't know. And like I said, if there's people out there with that, I need me that. I need me some cannons. I need me a rocket launcher. I need some nunchucks. I need whatever they got. If you got it, I need it to protect myself, me and my family.
Or sell like some bulletproof type clothing, vests, or gear, something. I don't know.
Well, if you can sell that, obviously the people with this stuff is gonna have that too. So when I try to shoot him, he's gonna it's gonna bounce out like what the fuck? Hey, I got this shit too, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
what is the world coming to, man?
It is fucking horrible. But to continue with this Dayton one, shooting started at 1:05 a.m. Like I said, it lasted only 32 seconds. It took place in the Oregon district of Dayton. The shooter was wearing a mask and was running toward a packed bar. This happened less than 24 hours from the El Paso shooting.
Talk about terrorism in our own country.
Yeah, that's absolutely what it is. It's terrorism. And in the face of this terrorism, unfortunately, there are white people. They always try to put terrorism on, people of color, especially Middle Eastern people. But a lot of the terror acts that's happening in the United States are happening with white people. So that's why it pisses me off when there's racism, because there's good people and bad people of all color. So stop fucking judging people by their color and judging them by the content of their character. Wow. Who said that? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So why is it a big deal now? It's not about the color. There's bad people in every fucking color, so judge by the content of people's character. It's fucked up.
Yep, I agree, man.
Alright, that was 2 white people doing the shooting on here. The next one, because shooting still happens, those shootings happened early August, August 3rd and August 4th. The next one I'm going to talk about, shootings mad week. That's why I do this. Mad week. This world is fucking crazy. This country is fucking crazy. Mad week. This just happened on the 20th, so 2 days, Tuesday. 4 college students wounded when a gunman fired into a crowd at Clark Atlanta University. The shooting started at 10:30 p.m. after a fight broke out between 2 groups at a black party. At a block party. It's at a block party.
It's at a black party.
Yeah.
Okay, black party.
It was black people,
Okay.
but I meant to say block party. Change.
It comes out.
It came out wrong. All right, at a black block party. Let's put it all.
Yeah.
Put all the information out there. At a black block party on Clark Atlanta University. There was, like I said, 4 college students wounded. All 4 were female.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah. They say that the ladies just so happened to be like bystanders and got caught in the way of like the scuffle. It was like 2 different groups fighting each other at this block party.
Wow.
Then shots broke out, and these 4 ladies who luckily are survivors, all 4 survivors, nothing fatal there. But this happened the day before classes started.
Wow.
This happened Tuesday night. The next day, Wednesday, was when classes started. And classes proceeded as usual, like nothing happened. 2 of the girls actually went to Spelman. So 2 were students at Clark Atlanta and 2 were Spelman. But once again, gun violence is bullshit. Why are people so mad at each other that they're bringing out guns? It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, if you're gonna be mad, like fucking square up fist to fist. You know, take an ass whipping or whip someone's ass and move on. You don't have to kill them, you know.
To a worthy opponent that's willing to face off with you. Don't cheap shot. You know what? Since I'm gonna, that's my segue right there. Let me find it. Where's that? Where that? Come on, George. Come on. You got it. Come on. Get it. Come on. Uh-oh. I didn't bring it. Oh, there it goes. All right. Don't cheap shot, motherfuckers. Square off to somebody who's ready for it. Not like this motherfucker, Conor McGregor. You know Conor McGregor?
Oh, I heard about that one. Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Was that in Ireland or something?
Dublin, yes.
Cheap shot of that old man? I see that, yeah.
Yep. Conor McGregor just always in a situation. This motherfucker is crazy. Professional MMA fighter just blindsides this elderly man at a bar because, they say, allegedly is what they say. Allegedly, the man turned down a shot of McGregor's whiskey. Proper 12 whiskey is whiskey that
he's probably like, I don't drink that cheap shit.
Yeah, he probably said that shit.
Yeah.
And he an elderly man thinking ain't nothing gonna happen to him. I think Irish are known for having like a stern attitude, so you're like, I ain't not trying that shit. That's a horrible accent, but it probably sounds similar.
Something like that, yeah.
But Conor McGregor like bought a shot for everybody in the bar. This one man was like, I'll pass, or sternly in his Irish accent, I ain't trying that shit. So McGregor got pissed off, punched him in the fucking head.
I see that, yeah.
And this is like an elderly man. It didn't list how exactly old he was, but dude looked like he was at least 60.
Yeah, I hope he sued his ass for that.
It didn't even say that anything happened because this actually happened in April. The video was just released recently.
Oh, really?
And that's why it's out in TMZ and out in the media, because the video just got released, but it happened in April 6th, at the Marble Arch Bar in Dublin. So hopefully I can find a way to download this video, and I'll put it on my Facebook page so you can have a reference to see what it is. It's horrible. This man needs his ass which he's gotten in the ring the last couple times he tried fighting.
Yeah, he does. I agree.
He's just a punk ass. It's just bad attitude. People are stupid. People are fucking. He's a fucking bully.
Yeah.
That's pretty much. You know this man can't take you. Why do you need to punch him?
Yeah, especially an old guy. Come on.
Yeah, you know he can't take you. You're a fucking professional fighter, and you're gonna be punching elderly people. That's bullshit. Alright. And back to the unfortunate bullshit of guns and violence. This happened on Wednesday. In Philadelphia, there was an 8-hour-long shootout in Philly when police tried to serve this man with a warrant for narcotics.
Wow.
They went into his home. He had barricaded himself in a room, and he just starts letting off shots. The man had an AR-15, another AR-15.
Not surprised.
See how many of these fucking guns are out there? If these people got them, I need me one too. I really am looking to give me one of these guns.
You sound very serious, man.
I am.
Okay.
If they got them,
Yeah.
and then you still have it for the zombie apocalypse, I got to be ready.
Yeah. It's
Gotta
coming.
be,
It's coming.
Yeah. And some of that. I was just talking to some people at work today. I also need some of that Flex Seal. That adhesive. You can make a board out of your like door on your home, like a boat out of your door. So give me an AR-15, AK-47, some Flex Seal, and I'll be ready for the zombie apocalypse. But anyways, back to this Philly shootout. The man was a convicted felon, so he shouldn't have had a gun to begin with, being that felons shouldn't have fucking guns. So he started unleashing bullets out to these cops. Cops, mind you. He started shooting at the cops. Some of the cops like bailed out of the home through the window, was able to escape, but some were still trapped in there.
Wow.
And SWAT had to come in and rescue some of these cops. In the process, 6 cops were shot.
Damn.
But nothing was fatal. This man also
walked away.
This man also was able to walk away. That's bullshit.
Not surprised.
Right there. You see him with his hands up.
Man.
He was able to walk away and see. Once again, we know he's guilty. Why are we gonna need a trial? And although he didn't fatally shoot anybody, he shot 6 cops. He shot 6 cops. You know he's getting life.
Yep.
There's no doubt. So what do we need to have some people sitting in a jury for to tell? Yeah, this man is guilty. We already know that shit. Why do we need that?
Yep.
Bullshit, man.
Yep. Bullshit.
Bullshit. Mad motherfucking week. Let's try to go to some happier news.
Some happy news. Yes.
I'm not actually ain't happy news. It's stupid news. You heard about that? It's been a while. It's been a while since I did on Mad Week, so there's some shit that's popped up that I haven't covered yet. So I might as well talk about it with Bless One, my buddy Marlon.
All right.
You know about that raid Area 51?
Oh yeah, I seen like online, like Facebook, everyone's talking about getting together, and then I heard that if you try to do it, people only get shot.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Did it really happen?
No. Well, the city of Rachel, population of 54, is gearing up for people to come out because people are trying to book hotels and actually do it.
Who started that anyway? I don't know who started that.
I didn't take the dude's name, but it was a Facebook page, Storm Area 51. They can't stop us all. Shit. If there's motherfuckers out there with AR-15s and AK-47s, the government is going to have more than that shit. So I think they can stop you all. These dumb motherfuckers. But
what a way to go out, man.
Yeah, trying to look for aliens. What kind of fucking shit is that? People, man. People.
What happened to Cousin? Oh, he went up there and decided trying to storm Area 51. Never came back.
He tried it. It's supposed to happen September 20th.
Oh, it's
so it hasn't happened yet. It's not in the past. But the number is up to 500,000 followers for this page.
But why are they doing it? To find aliens?
Yeah, they want to finally know for sure about is there aliens at Area 51, because that's been the ongoing thing for years, that aliens have come to Earth and they've been caught and they were being kept at Area 51. Now, people aren't stupid. Well, the people who actually go to this are stupid. But if you do have aliens there, somebody tells you 3 months in advance, we're gonna come find these aliens. Wouldn't you move the goddamn aliens?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, man, we can get out of here.
Yeah, you can come if you want. We're gonna shoot you, but just in case we can't shoot you all, and you do come in, you ain't gonna find shit because you told us 3 months in advance that you're coming to look for the shit. So the whole idea is just fucking stupid.
I agree, man. I agree.
But yeah, Rachel, Nevada. I guess when I did the research, for some reason I thought this was in New Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Area 51's in Nevada.
Yeah, I just found that. I don't know why I thought it was in Nevada, New Mexico. But yes, it's in Nevada, near Rachel, Nevada. Population 54. All right. Let's go to some different shit. Some different shit. Nearly 4 tons of weed was discovered in a shipment of jalapenos.
Whoa.
Yes. Let me put the picture up here. Bang.
What?
This was a shipment from Mexico to the United States. It was discovered when a truck driver was flagged for a secondary inspection at the Otay Mesa border in California. This is a little bit east of San Diego.
Okay.
So they were coming through the border near San Diego. So, for some reason, there was a secondary inspection needed. The driver got flagged once. Secondary inspection was needed. The K9 unit came, said, "Arf, arf." The dogs were, "Arf, arf. Something's bad."
The dogs were like, this ain't no damn chili.
This ain't no chili pepper, motherfucker. My nose is better than that. Although, one would think that would have been able to hide the smell. But I guess not 4 tons. Because I heard like peanut butter, you can hide like the weed smell.
How do you know that, George?
Man, I don't fucking know. I ain't gonna test it out because I don't do drugs to begin with.
Okay.
But that's what I heard. Peanut butter. Oh, and you've always seen those coffee. Oh, how do you know?
Yeah,
how do you know?
There's some old stories about that, but I won't elaborate.
Yeah. So and think. Jalapeno, especially a shitload of jalapenos. Once again, look at this picture. You see it like just so many jalapenos that'll be able to cover it up. Plus, they put it in plastic and all that shit. And it was 30 green packages full of drugs. And one would think it'll be enough to stop the smell. Nope. See, they got busted.
My thing is, why are they still doing this shit? People can go to a dispensary. You can go to Nevada, California, Colorado. You can get the highest grade weed that you want to get. I mean, who's still buying shit like swag dirt weed off the street? I don't know. If you are, man,
well,
you need to step your game up.
Not all states have it legal, and a lot of these dispensaries, from what I've heard, the price for the weed is fucking ridiculous. Yeah. So street weed is probably a lot cheaper, and like shit. All right, I get it's legal here, and then like in California, hey, if it's legal, as long as I get it, I can have it.
Yeah,
it's cheaper from dude on the street than the dispensaries, charging. I don't even know. I ain't even gonna act like I know how much a fifth.
How much you get a 20 bag around the corner over here?
A 20 bag? Is that 20? Or is that the weight measurement?
Eighth. This goes by an eighth. Yeah.
Is it eighth?
Yeah, eighth.
All right.
Usually, back in my day. Yeah.
How do you know, Marlon?
But, no, really, dude. It's about maybe $40 to $50, but
for an eighth.
Yeah, but nowadays in dispensaries, it's so rampant everywhere. People are trying to beat prices, so you could probably get it for like $25-$30 someplace.
On the street?
No, at the dispensary.
Oh, at the dispensary is gonna do an eighth for $25.
Yeah, but it's like, people on the street. Really, who knows a dealer anymore? I don't know. I don't smoke anymore, but it's like
I never did.
High grade stuff now.
I don't know about that stuff, but this amount was estimated to be $2.3 million worth of weed.
Damn.
But they got busted.
Busted.
Dumbasses. All right, what's next?
I'm just sad all that chili left, man. I'm a chili guy, man. Over there.
I hate chilies. I hate.
Really? You don't eat chili?
No, I don't like spicy food whatsoever.
Dang.
That ain't my thing. All right. What is my thing is the NFL.
Uh-oh.
We coming back.
We coming
back.
Cardinals, baby.
Back.
Cardinals.
All right. Well, just go for it. What do you think about our Cardinals?
Man, watching this preseason action, like I said, I haven't been watching TV for the last couple months, but I started watching the preseason games.
Mm-hmm.
Man, our first string defense, number one, needs to step their shit up.
Yeah. They
Number
are
two,
horrible.
our quarterback, Murray.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
I see the potential in him, but man, he looks like a kid, a young boy, or either that I'm getting old as fuck. But
why are you
both.
saying just in his face
Yeah,
or
yeah,
just
he
his
looks
size?
like well, both at the same time. But he was sharp though. His passing was pretty sharp.
The first game
Yeah,
he
the
was
first
sharp.
game,
The second one, I thought they said he wasn't getting enough time to do shit.
He was only in there for a little bit, but I'm anxious to see how they utilize him because he looks pretty fast. I want to see how he runs, but he's so small. I'm hoping he's gonna be healthy the whole season, man. Because we'll see. That backup guy was pretty good.
Huntley.
Yeah, he threw a nice touchdown.
He looks better than Kyler so far, and he looks better than what he did when he was in Green Bay, or you really didn't see him when he was backing up in Seattle. But you saw him a little bit when Aaron Rodgers went down in Green Bay, and he looks better than what he did there. So
what pisses me off is the Cardinals' offensive line still sucks. How many years? I'm waiting for David Johnson to have a good year, and he's trying, but he cannot get no fucking openings.
Exactly.
It's like, man, do I need to come out of retirement?
And they keep saying that they're looking so bad because what they're putting out there in preseason is so vanilla. It's not like what they're really gonna do. Is they don't want to show people their whole scheme.
I hope so.
So
we'll see, man.
You still gotta have some kind of skill, no matter if you're just doing a regular run, a regular passing type thing. If you're doing something regular, you should still have enough talent on your line to protect and get some kind of yardage, some kind of something going for you.
Yes,
but
I agree.
I was very excited prior to the season. Now my confidence level in the Cardinals is not there as much.
Well, we got a lot of new players, new coaching, new system, so it's going to take a while to gel. I would say my prediction, I'd be happy if we win 7 games.
Not even 50.
I mean, I'm hoping for more, but I'm realistically for a new team, new coach,
dude,
new players, the way we're looking, and I'm just being realistic. But my hopes are at least 8 to 10. But that's where I look at it right now. If we can't get our line to block, man,
that's the fucking problem. If our line can't block, and if our defense can't do shit, it's gonna be horrible. Yeah. Prior to the preseason starting, I was thinking we could definitely get like 10. We can get 10 wins because our schedule is pretty lax. Now I'm hoping we can get 50%.
Yeah.
So hopefully that happens.
So who's gonna be the powerhouse this year in the NFL?
Rams. Rams are still gonna do well. Browns are gonna be semi-sneaky. They're still the damn Browns, but now they have good people. So you're gonna be looking at them. Are they really gonna do something? And they're just gonna be sneaky.
What about Arians is back now too?
Oh my god, and that pisses me off because I liked him so much, and he just turned his back on us. Yeah. But we'll see what happens. I'm just ready for it to start, and it's just been a while. I'm ready for NFL football.
Yeah, me too.
And that's not even the real story, but there's a thing going on in the media for the past like week or so, and it's got people all over the place because JayZ and the NFL made a deal.
What? Really?
Yeah. Oh, you've been locked away.
No, I've been. You've been in
JayZ partnered with the NFL. He's doing a lot. He's a live music entertainment strategist for major events.
So what's he like, the promoter or the hype man or what?
Pretty much for entertainment strategist for major events. So he's gonna make sure that the halftime show at the Super Bowl is gonna have like the right people, and it's gonna be entertaining and grasp more eyes, and people want to watch it more, because a couple of the past ones, people have been talking shit about it, and they've been like just
so
the interest of
step it up, something like that.
Yeah, with JayZ's gonna make sure it's a good show for everybody.
We'll see.
We shall see.
Yeah,
but the controversy is that JayZ was one of these advocates when Colin Kaepernick started kneeling and whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He was wearing the Colin Kaepernick jersey in concert, and it was like kind of protesting the NFL. And now people saying, "Oh, you were protesting the NFL before, but now when there's money involved, you want to make deals with them. You know, you're turning your back." It's like all kinds of people are just talking so much shit.
Wow.
JayZ also is going to help amplify the league's Inspire Change initiative, pretty much the social justice shit that Colin Kaepernick was trying to make aware.
For doing the knee?
Yeah, trying to just bring awareness and diversity into everything. But people are saying, oh, you know, you tried protesting the NFL, but now you're doing this. Pretty much what you did is the opposite of what you were saying. You're
contradiction.
Yeah, just a contradiction. And so people are just slamming them. And
that's one thing, I think, when you put yourself in the spotlight, you can't please everyone. One day they're going to like you, then the next minute they're going to hate you. So it's like you gotta balance between that fine line, you know, and be able to take it and just move forward.
Well, yeah, just be able to take it, you know. And obviously, JayZ's a billionaire. He doesn't give a fuck about what other people say, and he's a businessman, and he's got a team of other businessmen, business-minded people around him to make the right decisions and all this shit. And I'm sure that he could foresee that he was going to get some negative reaction to this. But a lot of it is bullshit. I think it's going to help the NFL. It's going to help just people in general, because the protest was to, you know, bring awareness to the social injustice shit. And I think that happened. That happened in a major way, and JayZ being a part of this to just move it forward is going to help do that, instead of, all right, the NFL cut a check to Colin Kaepernick, now everybody should be standing, let's get over with it.
Yeah.
No, this is him on the board of this shit is going to help for it to continue and not just go away.
Yeah. Well, if it's positive and makes a good change, I'm all for it, man.
Absolutely. I am all for it. What some people shouldn't be all for is tacos. Oh, I should have did this right after
tacos? What?
I should have did this right after a jalapeno one. But, well.
That's a sensitive subject for me, George, tacos.
What? Why?
Because I love tacos. I'm a taco connoisseur.
What would you... Wait a minute. Oh, wrong one. That's not that one. Alright, hold up.
There's carne asada, there's lengua.
What the fuck's lengua?
Pastor.
What's lengua?
It's tongue. It's cow tongue.
Oh, hell no.
Man. George,
No.
George don't know. You don't know.
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
No, I'm going to take you to my bomb spot. I'm going to take you to my bomb spot. You don't have to have the lengua, but you can have the steak.
Alright.
Or the chicken.
I'll do that.
Yeah, but you're going to fucking like this shit.
Alright, I ain't trying. Man, there's...
Put it on the camera. I'm taking him to my bomb spot, and we're going to do a review, and I'm going to ask you next show, George, what'd you think of them tacos?
I just don't need any cow tongue. I really don't need cow tongue. So fuck that. But anyways, I could be this man if it was cow tongue tacos. But anyways, a man dies after eating tacos in a taco eating contest in Fresno, California.
He died?
He died.
I wonder what happened. Did he choke or what?
Some people say that he choked, but the article that I read said it's not conclusive yet, because this just happened on Tuesday.
Oh, man.
Happened on Tuesday.
It was a contest?
It was a taco eating contest at a California minor league baseball game between the Fresno Grizzlies. This shit ain't funny. Somebody lost his life. Somebody lost his life,
we went
man.
from shooting to eating tacos and dying.
What? AK-47s, tacos. There's killers out there, man.
Yeah, man. Gotta be careful when you eat your tacos.
But anyway, minor league game between Fresno Grizzlies versus the Memphis Redbirds. The dude was 41 years old, Dana Hutchins, and they were doing like a contest at the minor league game.
Wow.
Now this, which is kind of weird, because this ballpark where they held the minor league game, the following week. Wait a minute. All right. Whatever. It was either the weekend before or the weekend after. They were holding an actual taco eating contest that was sanctioned by the Major League Eating Federation or whatever it's called. But so that's probably why they had it there, like during this game. It's like, hey, try to promote, or hey, this was just here, or hey, it's coming up, taco eating contest. So here's a preview, but this one was not sanctioned by that fucking thing.
It's a conspiracy, man. Someone wanted that guy dead. They tainted his taco.
Most likely, since this was not a professional thing by the Major League Eating Association or whatever the fuck it's called, somebody's probably gonna get sued because this man died. He got rushed to the hospital and died for eating tacos.
Wow, man.
Might have been full of cow tongue. I don't know. Some cow tongue tacos. What kind of shit is that?
Man, you don't know. It's good.
Alright, to some more major events, which actually should have been a huge thing, but it got kiboshed. Woodstock was celebrating its 50th anniversary, pretty much like August 16th or whatever, and there was supposed to be this big ass shit, like big ass festival. 50 years?
In New York?
Yeah, in that New York, in the same spot.
Okay.
It was supposed to be all like JayZ, Creedence Clearwater, and all that shit. Grateful Dead. People just started dropping out. Like the venue started dropping out, the artists started dropping out. I think it was like scare of being like the Fire Fest, so people just started bailing the fuck out.
Wow.
So it ended up still happening, just at a smaller context. It was like a 3-day event. Ringo Starr and Santana headlined 2 of the 3 nights. But it still went on in Bethel Woods, New York. So, Woodstock 50. Woodstock happened 50 years ago. Wow. Heard that was a great fucking time.
Wow. I would have been to go to the original Woodstock.
Shit, that would have been crazy. But I knew some people that went to I think it was the 25.
Yeah.
I knew some people that went to that shit.
Yeah, really?
And had a great fucking time. I thought about it. But it just wasn't working on my schedule. Oh, well, probably because this happened when I was in college. I would have been in college and I would have had football coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Would have had to go to football practice. Would have been in camp and shit, and really can't go on a 3-day bender.
George should have been in the pros, man. Come on, George.
I ain't even
the Cardinals. Wide receiver right here.
I was a cornerback.
Oh, cornerback, okay.
Oh, I would have got smoked. I ain't even gonna lie.
I appreciate your honesty.
Hey, I'm pretty honest. All right, got a couple. Wanna do this real quick. This is an old one. Happened a little bit ago. The remains of an Iowa man were found in a grocery store cooler close to a decade after he went missing.
Wow. Yeah,
a body was found January 2019. And was reported missing November of 2008.
Wow.
The employee at No Frill Supermarket in Council Bluffs, Iowa, was found behind like the cooler in the cooler area.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Isn't that where you're from?
I'm from Iowa.
Oh, okay. Do you know that town?
Yes. No, it's across the state from where I grew up. So what happened was apparently the guy was on meds and ran away from his parents after a fight. He went to his job and sat on top of this cooler, and this was like the spot where people go to hang out or whatever, like at his job. They, people who want to ditch doing work and responsibility just go sit there and chill for a little bit. Well, I guess
surprise, huh?
He went up there. He ended up falling behind it, but since these coolers are huge and the fans, nobody heard cry for help, so he ended up dying, and
oh man,
his remains were found a decade later.
Oh dang! So well, they found him. They found him.
Yeah, they found him. They found him all right. I do have a picture of this guy.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. He didn't plan that.
No. It was unfortunate. But it says that the space between the cooler and the wall was only like 18 inches.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he fell behind there, got caught, nobody could hear him, and it's bullshit. That's one of my older stories that was too good not to say on at least one of my shows. I found it. All right, we are getting near the end, so I will save this one. I will go over to the last two things. Another video, series of videos hit the media pretty rampant. I think this was 8/19 or 14, whatever. This Indian man.
Like India?
Yeah,
okay,
India.
Okay.
Not Native American.
Okay.
This Indian man pushes a BMW in the river because he wanted a Jaguar for his birthday.
What?
His parents gave him a brand new BMW.
A young kid?
22 years old.
What a spoiled brat.
Spoiled ass brat. First of all, you're 22 years old. You should be out getting your own shit instead of having your parents buy you fucking cars.
Get your own shit.
Get your own shit. But, BMW? What are you talking about a BMW? I want a Jaguar, mommy. So he pushes this one into the, what is it called? The Yamuna Canal in India.
Wow.
This punk ass, brat ass bitch.
We were just talking about it. Parents,
whoop your kids' asses. Yeah. Don't raise bratty ass bastards. But his parents.
Did they get him the Jaguar? Do you know?
It didn't say they were gonna get him the Jaguar. They thought about pressing charges, but they end up starting defending him, saying he has mental issues. We understand.
I'd be like, man, here's a bus pass.
It's like, man, get the fuck out of here. And you know what? I'm gonna save these because I need to tell you about. Let's go into these movies and shit.
Movie time.
Movie
dun,
time.
Dun, dun, dun. I haven't seen any movies. I want to hear what you got to say.
You know that theme?
Yeah, that's the Eddie Murphy movie. Beverly Hills Cop.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna start from a while back to the current one that we just went and watched on Monday. But these are the movies that I went to see.
Okay.
Since the last time I came on here. Men in Black International.
Okay.
That was cool. It was better than what I thought. The Men in Black series just started getting repetitive and boring. I like Will Smith. I like Tommy Lee Jones, but like it was the same shit. The third one in the Men in Black. This new one, Men in Black International, has Chris Hemsworth in it. But somehow they were able to make it entertaining. Yeah. I was cool with it. I recommend it. It's probably out somewhere digital by now because it's been a while. I think if you like the other ones, even if you just only liked one or two instead of all three like I did, Men in Black International, worth seeing.
Yeah? How many stars?
Ooh.
1 to 5.
Ooh.
3?
3.5 stars. Okay. 3.5 stars.
George gave it 3.5 stars.
3.5 stars. All right. Toy Story 4.
Okay, is that animated?
All the
I know.
You've never seen any of the Toy Story?
No. I'm just asking. I don't really go to animated movies, so I'm just.
Man, I go to whatever the fuck I want to because I'm a grown ass man and I do what the fuck I want. So yeah, me and wifey went to Toy Story 4, and I was a huge fan of Toy Story 3. So I think wifey only has seen the first one, so we took some time to catch her up on the second and third one, and the fourth one did not disappoint either. Toy Story 4 was great, so I definitely recommend that. 4.5 stars.
4.5 stars.
4.5 stars.
Wow.
All right.
More than Men in Black. Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out now.
Easily more than Men in Black. The next one, Spider-Man: Far From Home. This the first Marvel movie after Endgame.
Okay.
And this had Mysterio in it. This the story, they gave you a little bit on the previews, and I made me wonder, how are they gonna do this? Because I know something about the character, but it's not like Mysterio, but they weren't portraying that on the previews. So it gave you a little mystery, and the way they did it, the way they turned this one into things, how they dealt with Tony Stark, how they dealt with Spider-Man, how they dealt with Mysterio. I liked it a lot. It was a great movie.
Really? I gotta see that one. I've been wanting to see that one.
You like the Marvel movies and all that stuff?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So yeah,
I gotta see that one.
even though
is that a new one or a kind of older one?
I think this had to have come out at the end of July.
Oh, okay, a few weeks.
Okay. Probably like end of July or something like that. And then we ended up going on a string of shitball movies.
Oh, here we go.
The Dead Don't Die with Bill Murray, Adam, what's his face from Star Wars, Adam Driver. I fell asleep on this motherfucker. The shit was so slow. It's about these cops shooting zombies and shit. It was horrible.
Damn.
It was horrible.
I hate it when you pay all that money and you fall asleep. But I guess you had a good nap.
Well, we got the pass. We got the AMC pass where we can go to up to 3 movies a week. And then, so $20 a month, you can go to up to 3 movies a week. And there's not even enough movies to go see
Which
for that.
Which one do you go to around here? Where
we go to Arizona Center. Yeah,
okay.
That one, either Westgate. Last Monday, we went to Awatuki. So whatever one has the best time for us, we go. And then we have the reusable bucket of popcorn where it's only $5 for the bucket of popcorn.
Nice.
So we know how to do it. We take in clear water bottles and just fill it up with water.
I do that too, yeah.
So shit, you ain't gonna get me out that money. Right. I know how to do it. All right, so Dead Don't Die, fucking horrible. They owe me 2 stars, as a matter of fact. Then Midsummer. Midsommer. The wifey hated it.
That chick flick?
No, it's not a chick flick, but it's about this. It's an event that happens over in Sweden that people go to. It's like a tradition. I think it's Sweden, Finland, Netherlands, something like that. It's one of those places over there, but they made a movie about it. And I thought it was interesting. It was kind of a horror movie. It was weird as a motherfucker. It had just some strange shit in it. It was a long ass movie. It definitely didn't need to be as long as it was, but I found it mildly entertaining.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Was it scary?
It had some thriller type moments. That had to do with death and shit, but was it really scary? Not really. It was it made you cringe, but it wasn't completely horrible. I wouldn't recommend it to people unless you like weird type movies, but I wouldn't say it was horrible. I'd say 2.5 stars.
2.5 stars. Okay.
Wifey probably would have given it like -1 star.
Oh, wifey didn't like it.
Yeah, she didn't like it at all. But I mildly was amused. All right, the next one was Stuber. Was Batista. The Batista dude was in this. He's a cop and he gets into a Uber car, and him and the Uber driver end up going and like it's like an action movie and shit. This was actually better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be kind of funny with some action in it. It was actually pretty good. If you want a little bit of comedy, want a little action, of course a lot of shit is exaggerated, which most of the action movies are, but I appreciated it.
They liked it.
I appreciated it. Like 3.5.
3.5.
3.5. 3.5. I take that. Then we saw Lion King.
Oh, I heard about that
The
one.
new
Is it
Lion
good?
King. I was disappointed. I appreciated it.
First one's better.
The first one I like more because, like, being that I've seen the first one, the second one was pretty much the same thing, but just a different type of animation. So you knew what was gonna happen. You knew most of the songs, so it was the same fucking movie. So that's what it was. It was the same fucking movie. And due to the type of animation, one thing that it lacked was emotion. Like, being that they look like real animals, you can see emotional when they said lines or even when they sang. It wasn't like smiling and happy. It's like the same like monotone like facial expression. So that was lost. And I've heard, and I told wifey that when we were coming out, and then when I listened to different reviews, a lot of people were saying the same thing as well.
That's why I'm like leery about going to movies that they remake again, because when you see it the first time, it's like the freshness, the excitement. It's hard to top that, and then you see it again, you kind of get disappointed, or you already know what to expect, like you said.
Well, on The Lion King, yes, but I went and saw that Aladdin too, though. Oh, that was I liked that one a lot.
Better?
It was definitely better remake than what this one was.
Oh, okay.
Like that, the first part of the Aladdin was a little dry, a little bland. But once the genie popped in, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Will Smith as Genie. I was a little hesitant about that shit, but it was cool. But we saw that way back. All right, next. So after The Lion King, we saw The Art of Self-Defense. This one was a low-budget movie with Jesse Eisenberg. This was weird as a motherfucker. I saw him on Jimmy Fallon, and we didn't have shit to do, and we got 3 movies, might as well go see something. So we went to this. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was my choice.
Yeah.
But I ain't even gonna lie, it was fucking horrible. The way he acts, the slowness, the kookiness, the just ridiculousness.
I don't like movies like that.
You what?
I don't like movies like that.
You wouldn't like this shit at all. It was hard. That was The Art of Self-Defense. I don't recommend
No
that.
stars?
No stars.
No stars.
No stars.
Oh, 0 stars.
No
man.
stars. Then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This the Quentin Tarantino movie with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Everyone's talking about that one.
Everybody says, "Oh, how good it is!" All that.
I heard it was kind of whack.
I thought it was kind of whack. It was slow. There's like a few cool ass moments in it, and I had to learn about the story of what they were trying to portray afterwards. It was like the Manson murder of somebody or something like that, and it was like Tarantino's way of saying what if blah blah blah. It was a long movie. It wasn't a lot going in on it.
Did you fall asleep?
I can't remember. I can't remember if I
probably.
I can't remember if I fell. I might have fallen asleep. Actually, I think I did fall asleep for a little bit on this one. So that is unfortunate. But For me, I'll give that like 2.5 stars.
2.5, all right.
2.5 stars. There's some cool moments in it, but overall, it was like, I was hoping, like, is something gonna happen now? Nope.
Oh man.
The next, Hobbs and Shaw. This is the Fast and Furious movie. Fast and Furious
like
presents.
or something?
Yeah, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Now, wifey and I hadn't seen 7 of the previous 8, so we end up watching all the Fast and Furious movies.
Whoa.
Within like a month, so we can see this, and this pretty much goes right along with it, and they're entertaining. It's a lot of action. Most of it is ridiculous as a motherfucker, but it's very entertaining. It's some bullshit, but hey, it's entertaining. Jason Statham, The Rock, 2 cool ass actors, 2 cool ass action people. Very entertaining. I'll give that 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
3.5. The Kitchen. This is with Melissa McCarthy, Tiffany Haddish, and it's about some mob shit. The men go to jail, and the wives have to take over. Wifey absolutely loved the shit, but I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
I thought it was all right. It was slow, but still entertaining. It was cool acting, seeing Melissa McCarthy and Tiffany Haddish in a different way. So it was decent. I'll give it 3 stars.
3 stars.
The next one.
Damn, you've seen a lot of movies.
I told you, we got that pass. Shit.
That's a lot.
The next one, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. This one was just, I didn't know nothing about this. Barely saw like a trailer for it. This is fucking horrible. There was a couple parts, and it's like, some people might think this is all right, but for the most part, it was horrible. Nobody, no name, people in it. I fell asleep in it. I fall asleep. If I don't have enough caffeine and it doesn't grab my attention, I might doze off for a little bit.
Do you ever walk out, though, when it's that bad?
Oh, I don't walk out.
Yeah.
I pay my money.
Yeah, just take a good nap.
Yeah, well, I don't try to take a nap, but I just fall asleep, wake up, and try to finish whatever.
Like how?
Yeah.
It's good.
What's that?
That's like how?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
I still want to like go in and catch up on what I did miss in this, because there was a couple parts that were kind of cool, but not really. But overall, it was a horrible fucking movie. That is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I'll give it like a 2.
2? Wow, that's pretty high for a horrible. Okay.
Well,
but that's your
it's a scary movie, and most whatever. Then the last one we saw on Monday was Good Boys.
Oh, how was that one?
That was.
I heard it's funny. Is it good?
It was a little disappointing. I liked a decent amount of the jokes in it, but the acting, the boys' acting, was pretty horrible. They say that they were portraying 6th graders. It was similar to how I acted in 4th grade, so I was in my back of my mind. I was like, "This bullshit." I was smarter than that in 6th grade. So, because it did remind me of me and some of my homies, how we acted when we were younger, going around on bikes being pervs and shit.
Pervs.
I don't know how else to explain.
You know how little kids are, though.
Yeah, exactly. Little pervs. So, and then it's Seth Rogen and, his type of humor and all that shit. So it has some good ass jokes, but some of the acting was a little off. It's definitely worth seeing, and it's entertaining. I'll give that one 3.5.
Okay, I might have to check that one out then.
Yes, I would definitely say definitely go watch that, but don't expect the best.
Okay.
Take it for what it is,
okay,
and then you won't be disappointed when you leave.
All right.
You have some fucking smiles and whatnot. But thank you guys for showing up, watching me. That has been my little part on my movies, and it won't be as many movies next time because I'm going to come back to you sooner than later the next time. Hopefully next week. We shall see. But in the meantime, go listen to Resilience by this guy right here.
Word up.
Bless one.
check out all my music on all social media formats. You know, you can download it wherever you want to. Go to Google, type in Bless One, BLESTONE. And of course, I got physical copies available. And just look out for me. Come to one of my shows. You can go to my website, blessonemusic.com. And thank you, George, for having me. You know, letting me get some airtime, promoting the album. And, you know, I gave you a shout out in the album too, so you'll see your name in there.
In this one?
Yeah, I did.
What?
George was actually on my first solo album. Yeah, he did a little phone call. Yeah, he did there. So he was on a little skit. So yeah, so he's been on the first one, and he has all the albums. So it feels good to finish this album. You know, I feel accomplished, and you know, I got it done. You know, and it's off me now, and I'm wanting to get it out to all the people out there to enjoy it. And so far, I've been getting pretty good reviews on it, so I'm pretty proud of that. So go check it out. Bless One, Resilience.
I would definitely check it out. This is George I. Cortright. Go follow me on Instagram, Mad Week. Go subscribe to my channel on YouTube, MADGIC Entertainment. That's Magic Entertainment. This is George I. Cortright. This is
Bless One, baby, all the way live. Mad Week. See you next time.
Thank you.
Peace.
See ya. Peace.